Okay, so today we're gonna move to a new sound that is called a schwa sound. What is it called, Mr. Hamza?
Schwa sound.
Exactly. Could you please say it, Nisha?
Small sound.
Yes, a schwa sound. Okay, so it
A small
is.
sound.
So it is the third sound of the
A.
letter A. Very good. So it is the third sound of the letter A. Okay, so we have studied two sounds of the letter A when it is used in different places in a word. Okay, when it is positioned in a different place that it is gonna be pronounced in a particular way. Okay, so it is the third letter. Okay, it is the third sound of the letter A. So we have already studied the first sound, and the first sound is Hamza. What was that?
A. A. A diphthong. That's A.
Very good. That's a diphthong. A. Okay, that is the first sound of the letter A. Whenever we see the letter A in a word, whenever we see the letter A in the middle of any word in English, then we're gonna use it as a diphthong, like A. Okay, and
A.
Nisha, what was the second sound that was related to the letter A that was associated?
Like after A, yeah. Also, like A after colon is there. Like A.
Mhm. Okay.
Basically,
Uh,
I want to ask, like you have taught us like A after colon. So we have to count that one word
it's
or for
not
the two words.
important. It's not important. Okay? Don't be confused
Okay.
about how it is written. Okay? Just focus on the way how it sounds.
No, no.
Okay?
Basically, my
And that
question is
was
like
I
that
got
is
it.
this
I
monophthong or diphthong.
that's a monophthong. And what is a monophthong?
Okay.
A single sound.
Single
Yeah,
sound.
that was a monophthong, but the second sound of the letter A was ah sound. That was
Ah,
ah. The first sound of the
ah,
letter A was A, that was diphthong.
A,
And the second sound of the A was ah. Now we're going to look
ah.
at the third sound of the A letter that sounds like schwa when it is
Sure.
used in the beginning of any word. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead, guys. So, Schwab. Okay, I want you to read from here, Mr. Hamza.
Okay. The third sound, schwa, will be represented by schwa.
Mhm.
The sound schwa is mostly used in the beginning of English language words. Here's a list of words containing the letter A and an explanation of where the sound typically occurs.
Okay, good job. Perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna try how to say this sound, how to produce this sound. Okay, so the first sound of the letter A was A. The second sound of the letter A was ah. Ah.
Oh,
Okay, so the third sound of the letter A is uh,
Yes,
uh,
okay.
uh.
oh,
Uh,
You guys have to practice it. I want you guys to speak it with me. Okay, uh, uh.
uh,
oh,
I'm not very good, very good. I'm not saying but I'm saying uh,
uh,
oh,
right?
oh,
Uh, uh.
oh,
Okay. So
oh.
for example, okay, now I'd like to show you how to say this word in a word. Okay. Look at the first example. Okay. Uh, about. It isn't about. It isn't okay. It isn't this
Oh,
letter A that is used in the beginning of this word. It
about,
isn't but it's about
about,
oh,
about,
about
about,
about,
about
about,
right, okay,
about,
about,
about, okay, very good. Now we're
about,
gonna move to the second example right now. So the first letter A in the word allow, it isn't allow.
Allow.
It isn't a. It isn't the
Allow.
second sound of the letter A, but it is the third sound of the letter A, and it is like allow. Allow
Allow.
me.
Allow.
Allow.
Allow
Allow
me.
me. Allow
Okay,
me.
very good. Good job. Let's move to the third example right now. How would you say this
Again.
word, Hamza? I want you to say this
Again.
word for
Again.
me.
Again.
Very,
Again.
very good. Again, huh?
Mm.
Again. Okay, good job. Now I want you to say this word for me, Nisha. How would you say that?
Avoid.
Hmm?
Avoid.
A. We're not saying this letter A like A,
Oh.
right? Uh,
Avoid.
avoid. Good job. Perfect. See, you did it so well. Fantastic. Avoid. Avoid.
Avoid.
Yes, good job. Okay. I want you to do this one for me as well. Okay. Fifth one. I want you to do that for me. Mhm.
Arrange.
Don't say A.
Arrange.
Okay. Not A in the beginning, but
Uh.
mhm, mhm.
Arrange.
Arrange. Arrange it for me. Arrange
Arrange
it
it
for
for
me.
me. Yeah.
Arrange that. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Arrange that.
It's
Mhm.
Yeah.
interesting, right? I love this
Yeah.
sound, okay? The schwa sound is actually the shortest vowel in English language, okay? The
Okay.
shortest vowel. As we've
Okay.
already studied a little bit, what are the long vowels and what are short vowels? So it is the shortest vowel. Okay, now we're going to move
Mm.
to the example six. Hmm.
Across. Across.
Across.
No, 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 no.
Across.
You're making a mistake. It isn't pronounced that way.
Across. Across.
A. In the
Across.
beginning, the letter A. It isn't A.
Across.
Uh-huh.
Cross.
Uh, uh,
Across. Across.
across,
Across.
across,
Across.
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 Huh?
Across.
Not across, but
Across.
across,
Uh.
Across. Across.
Across.
across. Yes.
Across.
Across.
Very
Across.
good. Okay, now we're going to use these words in sentences right now. We're going to practice those words in sentences. Okay, so I want you to make a sentence with this word for me. Mhm. Mr. Hamza, please.
Okay. Uh, don't leave me alone.
How did you
Don't
say the
leave me
last word?
alone.
Alone, right? Alone.
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 Okay, don't leave me
Alone.
alone. Hmm?
Don't leave me alone.
Alone. Alone.
Alone.
Very good.
Alone.
Not alone, right? It isn't alone
Alone.
anymore, right?
Yeah.
It isn't alone anymore, but is alone. Hmm?
Alone.
Okay, good
Alone.
Alone.
job. Perfect, nice. Okay, now I want you to use this word in a sentence for me, Nisha Agrawal. You've got a wonderful name. Okay,
Aside. Aside.
aside. Aside.
He's he stepped
Hmm,
aside.
please stand
He
aside.
he,
Hmm?
he stepped aside.
Okay, good. Good job. Okay, it's your turn, Hamza. I want you to use this word for me in a sentence.
Please admit your mistake. Please
Aid. Aid. It is an aid.
admit. Admit.
A.
Aha. How
Admit.
do you
Oh,
say the
okay.
schwa sound? How do you say the schwa sound? Okay, Nisha, could you please help me?
A.
Okay, let's
A.
ask Nisha.
Admit.
It
Admit.
isn't A. It isn't A. This
A.
letter A isn't A.
E. E.
But
E. A.
uh,
Oh. Oh.
Admit.
Admit.
not
Yeah.
admit,
Admit.
Admit.
admitted. Hmm? I
Admit.
Admit
want you
it.
to admit it right now that you are
Yeah.
the one who did this. Huh? Admit.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to look at the last example right now, and I want you to use this word in a sentence for me, Nisha.
Mhm.
Hmm, okay, Nisha, can
Uh,
you hear me?
she is around me.
I want you to say that again. Hmm.
Around.
Uh, okay, could you please say the
Around.
whole sentence again? How?
She is. She's around me.
Around. It isn't around. Ah, it is the second
Uh.
sound. We're
E.
not
Uh.
Around.
we're not studying the
Uh.
second sound. Oh, very good, very
Uh.
good. Okay, now do it for me again. Hmm?
She is around me. No.
Around.
Around
Very
me.
good, very
Around
good.
me.
Oh, around. Huh? Around. Around.
Around. Around.
Okay, good job. Hamza, it's your turn now.
Okay.
Hmm?
Uh,
Uh.
Use this
Uh.
word in a sentence for me.
Just you have to take in your mind like
I guess
oh.
I
Hmm,
really
exactly,
find
Nisha.
this is
You're right.
difficult.
You're right.
I
Hmm.
really find this difficult. Okay, let me.
You
Okay.
have to speak
Okay.
in
Come on, give
instead
it a shot,
in a,
buddy. Hmm.
Okay. Please,
Okay.
please look around.
Around.
around. No, no, no.
Uh.
You have to speak in the position of a. You have to speak around.
Very good. Nisha got it.
Around.
Good job, Nisha. You
Please,
made it.
please,
Fantastic.
you
Hmm.
please look around.
Very good. I want
Plus
you to
round.
say that again.
Plus round.
Hmm.
Please look around.
No. Nisha's gonna help you with that.
Around.
Around. Around.
Around.
Please look
Around.
around.
Ah, it
Uh.
is the second
Ah.
sound of the letter A. But we're
Uh.
not saying
Just no,
ah.
no. First you have to speak only uh,
Very good.
uh.
Please look
Try.
around.
No,
Uh.
Please
no,
look
no. Just
around.
don't
Okay.
speak complete
Wait
word.
a second.
Just only speak only uh.
Yeah.
Around.
Uh.
Please take
Around.
around. Around.
Around. Uh.
Please
Around. Look
around.
Around.
around. Look
Around.
around
Please look
yourself.
around. Please
Hmm.
look
Please
around.
have a look around yourself. Around yourself. Around.
Around. Around. Around.
Okay. Good.
Around.
Take time
Around.
for me. Yeah, I will
Hmm.
definitely do this, but it will take time.
Actually, it is an
Oh,
Hindi word, right? So that is why I understand. Around.
really?
Yeah. Is a
How?
Hindi
What
word.
does it mean in
Uh.
Hindi?
Actually, like in English, we have a E I O U, right? In Hindi, we have a e, I, E, U. So it is an around. It is an Hindi word
Okay, so
the
we've
first
got
word of
similar
vowel in
vowels.
Hindi. Yeah.
Okay, vowels. They exist across all languages. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It isn't special. Vowels exist around all languages.
Yeah. This is the
Yeah.
first. Is the
Hmm.
first word in Hindi.
Okay, good job. It was a fantastic job, guys. So now we're
Mm.
okay, Nisha. I want you to read the last paragraph for me, please. Could you please do that? Hmm? The sound.
Yeah. The sound, the sound schwa in English is
Hmm.
called the schwa sound.
Okay.
It is a short, neutral vowel sound that often occurs in unstressed syllables. In the list
Syllables.
provided, the syllabus, syllabus,
Syllable. Syllables. Syllables.
syllable,
Hmm.
syllables.
Okay. Hmm.
In the list provided,
Hmm.
this sound schwa is mostly used in the beginning of the words.
Exactly, but but it also exists at the end of so many words. It sometimes exists in the middle of words, okay? But mostly it occurs in the beginning of words, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Can you
was
please
really
repeat
a
this sentence?
fantastic job.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, I told you that it doesn't only occur in the beginning of words, but it also occurs at the end of so many words. Okay,
Okay.
but okay, when it occurs at the end of words, it might be a British pronunciation. when it occurs at the end of any words, okay? But it sometimes also occur in the middle of words, but mostly, okay? But mostly it occurs in the beginning of words, okay?
Yeah.
So that's how you say the sound schwa, and it is the third sound of the letter A that exists in words, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any questions
Mm.
about this schwa sound right now?
No, I don't think so. I guess I
Okay.
Oh,
accepted this word.
Okay. Then I want you to read the second paragraph for me, please. Hamza.
Okay. For example, in the word about, this schwa,
about.
about
Mhm.
the schwa sound in the first vowel sound and is found at the beginning of the word. Similarly, in words like allow, again, avoid, arrange, across, alone,
Across, alone.
across,
Okay.
alone,
Mhm.
aside, admit, around,
Admit. Admit.
admit,
Admit.
admit,
Mhm.
around. The schwa
Mm.
sound occurs at the beginning of the word. Keep in
Very
mind
good.
that the placement of the schwa sound can
Right.
depend,
Very. Mhm.
vary depending on the stress pattern of the word and the
Hmm.
specific accent of the
Of the
speaker.
speaker.
Of the speaker. However, in many English words, the schwa sound tends to be found in unstressed syllables, often
Hmm.
at the beginning of words.
Very good. Nisha, what did he say all this? Could you please tell me all these things in your own words? Just tell me about this last paragraph in your own words. What did he say? I want you to say this in your own words, please.
Yeah, please allow me 1 minute so I can
Mhm.
understand.
Yes, Nisha.
Actually, like placement of the swer
Mhm.
sound, like there, yeah, in this
Mhm.
sentence, it is written that swer sound depend on the stress pattern. Like I
Mhm.
can know that, like around, like we have to stretch this word, right? Am I right? Stretch
Okay, very
or
good.
yeah, stretch.
Mhm.
Yeah, stretch of this word
Mhm.
depend on the speaker, like how much they are placing the word. Like if
Mhm.
they are placing at the like beginning of the words, like so around, and
Mhm.
in the middle of the word, like this word like stretch somewhat, or like at starting, they like
Mhm.
this word maybe like round, and in the middle like somewhat short round.
Mhm. Okay, okay. So one of the most important points is here, the specific accent of the speaker, as I've already told
Accent.
you. The
Yeah,
specific
accent of the speaker
accent of
mainly.
the speaker, and it also depends on the stress pattern, right? So it is the most
Yeah,
important point right here that, as
how
I've
much
already
stress the
told
word
you,
is depend
mhm,
on the speaker.
exactly
How
as
to, how much
okay,
to
as
stretch the word.
okay, as I've already told you that it varies. Okay, when you find this schwa sound at the end of any word, it probably, most probably, is going to be a British accent, for example, and they exist in the triphthongs. Okay, and what are the triphthongs? When you say a diphthong in a word, and then you slightly glide, and when you slightly glide to the other sound, and the other sound is schwa. Okay, after, okay, look, whenever you have to produce a triphthong, what do you have to do? You just say a diphthong, and then you add the word schwa. You glide after you speak the diphthong, you glide to the to the schwa sound. For example, player. Hmm? For example, play, play. Here, the letter
Play.
A has got the first sound. That is a diphthong. A. Play.
A.
The letter A
Play.
in this word has got the first sound that is the diphthong, that is A, right?
A.
Play, play. Now,
Play.
now,
Play.
Play.
now, now I want to add up a schwa at the end of this word. And how's it gonna be? It's gonna be like this, okay? Player, player,
Yeah.
player, the sound at the end of this word,
Play.
schwa. Player.
Play.
I'm a
Player.
player. I'm a
I
player.
I'm
play.
a player.
American. I'm a
I
player.
play.
I'm a
American,
player.
right? British. I'm a
Play.
player.
I'm
I
a
play.
player.
I'm a
Okay.
player.
Play.
Hmm?
I'm
See?
Play.
a player.
So that's how most probably it's
Yeah.
gonna be a British sound that when it exists, when it occurs at the end of any English sound, okay?
Yeah.
But mostly it occurs in the beginning of words, okay? At the
Player.
end, around,
Player.
aside, alone, okay?
Sure.
Did you get it, Nisha?
Yeah.
So are you a player or are you a player? Huh?
Player.
Player. Second. Player.
No.
Se-
First one.
second one, second option.
Second
Uh,
one.
okay,
Second one.
second one.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, wait a second. I think Hamza's trying to say something. You choose. Hamza, I want you to choose. Which one is American?
Yeah. I have to the
I'm
first
a
one.
okay. I'm a player. I'm a
Yeah. I am
player.
player. I am
I'm a
player is like
player.
British accent. I am player. It's
Okay,
like a
but I'm
British accent.
asking, okay, which one is American?
First one. Player.
Player. Okay, come on. Is that
First one.
American?
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. It isn't
No, no.
American.
Second.
It's British.
But second.
It's British.
Second is
It's
American.
it's erotic. And what is erotic accent? I've already told you. They always speak the R sound at the end of. I'm sorry. They don't speak. They don't speak the R sound at the end of any word. That is erotic accent, and that is British. Player, not saying the root sound, not saying R at
Okay.
the end of any word. American, they say it because it's non-erotic. They speak this letter at the end of the word. Player. I'm a player. That's why the
Player.
second
I'm
Player.
option is
player.
American and the first option is British. Okay?
Okay.
British.
I guess there is some second left. Please let me know. Like player. So how we can use a third thrift tongue slash on at the end of this word? Like if we
We don't
pronounce
have
player.
to
Okay, we
because
don't have.
triphthong, it is used in the British sound mostly. Okay?
Okay. Oh,
So
good.
we are
Good.
trying to practice
No.
American accents. That's why we don't need to go for that.
Sure.
Okay?
No. Good. No.
Good job.